Hello homeowners, Brian Schwatka here, creator of the Or Go Homeowner class, and I'm here with Erin Farrell, the Director of Sales at Saratoga Retirement Community, which is Silicon Valley's finest destination for extraordinary senior living.
You got that one.
Thank you. And we're going to ask Erin a couple of questions, take a look around, and get you familiar with the community. So thanks for having us, Erin.
Yeah, thank you for coming here and visiting us today.
Great. So Director of Sales, what does that entail? You're the first person people see when they come?
I'm one of them. We certainly have a large, wonderful, welcoming staff. So you might meet our receptionist, you might meet our any one of our team members, but you'll eventually find your way to me.
Okay, great. And there are different types of seniors communities out there. There's independent living, there's assisted living, there's skilled nursing, and then there's memory care. And then the ultimate community would be the Continuing Care Retirement Community, or the CCRC. Mm-hmm. What kind of community is Saratoga Retirement Community?
Well, we're actually what you just mentioned. We're a CCRC. We're a Continuing Care Retirement Community. Mm-hmm. And basically what that means is we have all levels of care right here on campus.
Okay.
So the community was certainly built for independent living. Mm-hmm. We have a very robust, beautiful independent living, 37 acres of independent living. Mm-hmm. We do also have a beautiful assisted living center, mm-hmm. and that's for if we ever come to the point where we might need a little bit of additional care.
Right.
We also have a beautiful memory care center on campus.
Oh, nice.
It's just beautiful. It incorporates a lot of wonderful things such as a dedicated activity director. It has animal therapy and all kinds of wonderful programs.
Nice.
We also have a beautiful skilled nursing program as well on campus.
Okay.
With the full rehabilitation room. We have many rehabilitation therapists on campus as well. Beautiful. So we pretty much have it all for the residents who live here.
Okay, and so that almost answers the question, the benefit of a CCRC, or Continuing Care Retirement Community, where the homeowner doesn't have to leave this community to transition in their lives.
You know what, and that's a good point, Brian. I mean, certainly we all want to be as independent as we possibly can, mm-hmm. as long as we can.
Right.
But the benefit of having all levels of care right here on campus is if I ever needed a higher level of care, I could certainly move on to assisted living, where still I'm surrounded by people who know me,
right.
know my desires, know my wishes, know my hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
I've got my friends on hand. If I ever needed memory care, the same thing. I've got a caring, loving staff who already know me.
Right.
If I ever need skilled nursing, maybe I'm rehabilitating from some sort of surgery, mm-hmm. or just need a little additional 24-hour care.
Yeah.
I can go to our health center again with
right.
people who know me, with my neighbors who can visit me right on campus.
Exactly. Okay, so it's a full-service CCRC. Is it a month-to-month situation or a buy-in situation, or is it a combination of both?
Great question, Brian. So we're owned by the Oddfellows. We're a nonprofit community, which makes a huge difference.
It's a big difference.
It really is. We are designed for independent living, so when you come into this community in independent living, you pay an entrance fee.
Okay.
And the benefit for that for you is that you become what we call a contracted resident.
Okay.
And so that means you pay that entrance fee once, mm-hmm. you move into independent living, mm-hmm. and then should you ever need assisted living, you are a contracted resident, so you have preferential treatment, really.
There you go.
You get to pick your assisted living apartment with mm-hmm. a view that you like, with as many, one bedroom or a 2-bedroom if you prefer.
Right.
So you get the preference of being able to choose what you want for your higher levels of care.
Okay.
Whereas we do take people into assisted living, our beautiful assisted living, mm-hmm. and our beautiful skilled nursing and mm-hmm. memory care. We do take people in who are not contracted residents, but the contracted residents get the apartments that they particularly want and desire.
Right.
And that's a big distinction. It's something that people do ask us a lot, and that is why people tend to move in a little bit younger,
right.
and come into independent living, so that they're secure in knowing that their preferences will be met throughout any level of care.
Exactly. Beautiful. So the area around the community, Tell us a little bit about, we're here in Saratoga, California, which is near Los Gatos, near Los Altos, near Monte Sereno. It's tucked in the little foothills here.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what's around here.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's so much to see. You know, we've got the beautiful Santa Cruz Mountains. We have Hakone Gardens, which is absolutely lovely.
Oh, I've been
locally.
there. They have the koi ponds
yeah.
and the walking paths.
Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. And you know, we're adjacent to West Valley College. And I'll tell you what, Brian, that means so much to our residents. Our residents often, they'll audit classes over there. We do a lot with West Valley College. In fact, a couple of our residents actually runs their community theater program.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Well, and I know that across from West Valley College, there's a senior center, recreation center. There's the Saratoga Library there on the corner. You've also got the little cute little town of Saratoga. With shops and restaurants and fine dining and wineries there. And then a little bit further up the road, you were talking about Hakone Gardens, and then there's the Mountain Winery that's up there where there's concerts and whatnot. So it's just a really mellow, beautiful, rural area out here. Very calming.
It's an amazing way of life.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. Seems like a very nice place to be. Run us through a typical day at Saratoga Retirement Community for a senior that's living here.
You know, it's different for everybody.
Okay.
You know, we certainly have people who move to the community who are retired and who really just want to relax and just enjoy a serene environment.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll go to a couple. By the way, our residents have over 40 groups and committees.
Oh my gosh.
So some people want to move here and jump in and get involved in all the many different activities and clubs and everything else. But again, some want to come here and just really enjoy the peaceful nature of the community. Maybe they'll want to visit our aquatic center for water aerobics class in the morning. Maybe they'll want to take a jewelry class later in the afternoon in one of our many common areas. Maybe they'll want to play bridge with one of the many bridge groups that we have on campus. We have play reading groups that sometimes people really enjoy, just reading through a play. Some of our residents really enjoy spending time in the resident-run libraries on campus. Of course, they take advantage of the fine dining that we offer on campus. A very unique thing about our campus, we don't outsource our dining. We have many chefs on staff here. We have an executive chef, we have a pastry chef, we have a sous chef, so it makes a big difference.
And the dining room, it doesn't look like a cafeteria, it looks like an actual dining room where you would go out to eat at a restaurant.
It is very much restaurant-style dining. You know, we have a full, beautiful menu in every level of care that we offer. It's a beautiful, again, it's a beautiful lifestyle.
No kidding. Okay, and the demographic here, typical age, Saratoga Retirement Community, I mean, I'm moving in as soon as I can. What's the minimum age and what's the average age?
Well, Brian, I have a great apartment for you that we'll take a look at later. But people are moving in a little younger, I think, in this community than some. I'd say people move in their mid to late 60s, early 70s. Of course, some people decide to wait a little bit longer.
Is there any sort of entrance requirements or, admittance expectations?
Well, when you decide to move here, we will go through a little bit of paperwork. You know, certainly want to get to know, some of your likes and dislikes. We do a financial work up for you, and that helps you determine whether or not we're a good financial fit for you.
Exactly. Is there any physical requirements to move in to independent living?
That's a great question. So every CCRC is licensed by the state that they're in, and the California state license requirements do require our residents to get a physical, making sure that their TB test is clean and things like that.
Great. So independent living, you need to be independent to go into independent living. Can you enter the community in assisted living, or do you have to start with independent, then move to assisted living? How does that work?
Well, we always recommend, if you can, to start in independent living. That way you become what we call a contracted resident. And there are many, many benefits to doing that. But you can certainly enter the community in assisted living or memory care or even skilled nursing.
And if someone was thinking about a seniors community in general and they wanted to start evaluating seniors communities, what would you tell them to do next?
Well, Brian, I've had the benefit of volunteering in retirement communities for over 20 years.
Okay.
So I've seen many, many different types of communities. I would highly recommend, if they possibly can, work with a nonprofit community.
Yeah.
There's a big difference between nonprofit and for-profit.
Agreed.
Nonprofit communities, they're able to take their money and basically reinvest it into their communities.
Good point.
Where a for-profit community, there are many lovely for-profit communities out there, but they're needing to worry about shareholders and things like that. Whereas a nonprofit community it tends to be mission-driven
And tenant or senior-centric.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. It makes a big difference. If I could recommend that to anybody, I would recommend
Right.
they really consider the nonprofit difference.
Yeah.
Also, resident satisfaction is higher in nonprofits as opposed to for-profits. So definitely look into that, Google that, check out Leading Age. There are a lot of great resources out there.
Okay. Now, deposit and waiting list, how does that work?
So in order to get on our wait list, you would pay $1,000. It's completely refundable. Should you not move in, you would get your money back.
Okay.
Just let us know. But it's a great way to get to know the community. And by that I mean we have many events throughout the year for our the people who are on our wait list. We
Oh,
call
good.
them our applicants. So we have many applicant events where we invite professionals such as yourself to inform and educate our applicants. We host many dinners and lunches for them.
Beautiful.
Where we invite our residents so they can get to know the
That's a
people
good
that
idea.
actually live here and ask the tough questions, you
Right.
know, about what life is really like
Right.
on campus.
Yeah.
And so it's a great way to really get to know the community.
Yeah, you can't just get the vibe or the culture of a community by visiting one time.
Yeah.
If you could come back a few times and get that feel of how it really is to live there, talk with the people that live here, and then also maybe even have a meal here or something to see what it's really like.
Oh, I really recommend it. I'll tell you, if you're thinking about a retirement community, I recommend that you visit several.
Yeah.
When people visit us, we always tell them, we love us, we're amazing,
Right.
and I don't think there's anything better, but it is wonderful to really do your homework and visit several communities, because once you decide on the community that you really love,
Yeah.
and meet the residents and try the food, once you move, you'll be extremely happy knowing that you made an educated choice.
Agreed.
So here you have our beautiful entryway.
Beautiful floor, hardwood floors,
Fully appointed kitchen.
granite counters, new
Dishwasher,
appliances.
everything.
Wow.
Beautiful living room, stunning views and high ceilings.
Little dining area, living area. It's so bright in here.
The builders, the architects really took advantage of the beautiful hilly nature of campus. They captured some of the most lovely views. You can even see Lick Observatory from here.
Smells brand new.
Well, it's pretty new.
I can see that the bedrooms are separated. It's 2 suites actually.
It really is. So it's nice if you want to have family come and stay for a little bit.
Indoor laundry.
Mm-hmm.
So here's one of our bedrooms. Good sized bedroom. Nice tall ceilings. You don't feel claustrophobic in here. Beautiful view. Nice closets with organizers. Large bathroom.
Yeah, this is actually a beautiful full bath. So, some people like taking a nice soak in the tub, even though we have a beautiful jacuzzi in our aquatic center. You can have a nice soak in the tub if you'd like.
And the second suite is on the other side of the unit. Wow, this is a very large space. Again with the windows. So 2 master suites. So if he snores, he can have his own room.
That's the ticket.
Beautiful bathroom, the walk-in shower, and walk-in closet. All right, well, I think you've answered all of our questions. We've seen a little bit about the community as we've been talking, and I really want to thank you for your time.
All right, thank you so much, Brian.
All right, and then the next thing they should do is just give you a call for to make an appointment, maybe to come down for lunch and a tour, and that'll take about an hour or two, and there's no expectations, no strings attached. Erin just wants to show you the community, and you're not a high-pressure salesperson.
We don't need to be, Brian. You know
Right.
what? Our job in any of these communities is really to educate you and to help you find the best place for you.
Right. All right, well, thanks.
All right,
All right,
thank you.
take care. Thanks for
Thanks.
coming.